Hey, it's me. I'm pretty much back now. A lot of stuff has been going on. Stuff that, people don't talk about on YouTube. But so far I'm doing alright, and I'm pretty much getting back into the swing of things, especially on YouTube. Since it's been over 6 months, unfortunately, I know a lot of people have messaged me, one asking me where I was, or where I am. And, well, I'm back now. No need to worry. I'm going to be doing a series of videos leading up to the release of 6th edition, and then maybe after that I'll be doing some other videos on pretty much the rulebook itself. Pretty much what I think of it. Now, since YouTube has a limit of how much you can upload at once, I'm going to be doing a series of videos. So, first thing I would like to talk about is the Allied system. A large amount of information has been released about the Allied system. Pretty much Games Workshop saying, hey, you can be whatever you want to be. But unfortunately, after I looked at the chart, the Alliance Matrix, I was kind of like, Games Workshop's getting a little ballsy, huh? Simply because a lot of these alliances would only make sense in the rarest of circumstances, the rarest. I know what they're trying to do. They're bringing back the old Allied system to basically where you can play a supporting army, basically a small force that would support your main army. They would take up. I think they would normally take up your force organization. Basically it's just extra options that would go outside of the Chaos Space Marine or any book in general. But I've also heard some stuff that they've changed from the old version, the old Allied system, as I heard basically that there was no real restriction on the Allied system. Basically, people had a guardsman tyrannid army. The only way they explained it were, they bred with the Imperial Guard humans and they basically took their appearance. It's a little cheesy, but it's okay. But I have the Allied chart right up here on my computer. And I'm going to say the things that I see as odd right off the bat. Eldar and Dark Eldar. Before I start, I did mention Dark Eldar and Dark Eldar. There are 4 levels of being allied. Brother in arms, which means like bros, come at a moment's notice. Grudging allies, basically we wouldn't help you, but certain circumstances. But usually there's stuff going on between them that don't usually want to work together voluntarily. Then there's Unholy Alliance, which means if higher up knows, we die. And then Cannot Ally, which means you cannot ally. Now they do the whole, chart thing, and well, for Chaos Space Marines, I'm liking what I'm seeing just for Chaos Space Marines, because we can ally, we're brother in arms with Chaos Demons. That's it. Basically, we have no problems with allying with Chaos Demons. We have a reason for it, obviously. There's also the whole thing about demons being taken out of the Chaos Space Marine book entirely, lesser and greater, and just not putting demons in there in general because they're going to get them allied. And then moving over a little further, they can ally with Dark Eldar as an Unholy Alliance. I could see that for the sake of piracy, but I'm sure they would try to screw each other over. Going even further, Imperial Guard, grudging alliance, mainly because Space Marines see Guardsmen as inferior and Guardsmen see Space Marines as too much. And, well, Trader Guard are also, people have been wanting to play Trader Guard for so damn long. People have been begging GW to do Trader Guard. I think we finally got it. Might not be the way that people wanted, but we got it. Going even further, Necrons are grudging, yeah, it would work. Let's say, oh, Tyranid Hive Fleet's coming in. Oh, Chaos Space Marines don't want to get eaten, but they're not really worth anything. The Necrons don't see the money of the Chaos Space Marines worth anything because their souls are already claimed. So, well, most of the Chaos guys have their souls claimed. And the Necrons realize that if the Tyranids devour the planet, all the life and every unclaimed soul will be eaten by the Tyranids. They were like, let's work together for now. I can see that. And I could also see, if I bend the lore a little bit, not much, a little bit, let's say, oh, Dark Mechanicus gets a hold of a couple Necron war engines, maybe a couple destroyed Necrons. Rebuild them, put demons in them. Yeah. Mainly because I see a lot of Necron players, and I'm kind of like, I could do this, and this, and make a Dark Mechanicus. You know, it's not hard. And that's kind of a good way of doing it and explaining it well. Because you don't even have to say that they're Necrons. Let's say you take like the big spider thingy, the thing with the big 2 front talons. You could say that's a Dark Mechanicus vehicle, but you just use Necron rules for it. You're technically still using Necron thing, but you're calling it something else. I don't see, that's still sticking with the rules. If people say otherwise, well, don't play against them. Don't play with them. Going even further, orcs. Orcs are grudging. I could see that because basically, due to orcs always wanting stuff, technology, planets, you know, stuff. The Chaos Space Marines are like, I'm going to hire you. Here, have this old pre-heresy weaponry and work for us for a while. Okay, kind of thing. But they're grudging, so they're probably trying to, like, you know, they grudge. And then Tau. I will say one thing about Tau that I see very odd. They can ally with everybody. Tau are the most universal people. The only ones they cannot ally with are Tyranids. Simply because Tyranids can't ally with anything. So Tau are kind of like I can ally with everything, but Tyranids cannot. But of course, there are the alignment limitations, the brother-in-arms, grudging, and unholy. Basically, they're only a brother-in-arms with Eldar. They're grudging with pretty much all Space Marine, Orc, everything. And they're actually brother-in-arms with Space Marines. Normal Space Marines. Probably because of Fire Warrior, the video game. And they're unholy with demons, Dark Eldar, and sisters. I know, I remember, I mentioned what I said before about Dark Eldar and Eldar. They're brother-in-arms. Means that there's no real restriction, no real problem with them being allies. The only way that I would see this as possible is some of the Dark Eldar are like, we've seen our wrong ways, we're going to be good. Then they would be part of the Eldar again. Maybe sort of like to prove themselves. And I could see, oh, Dark Eldar want to use some of the old Eldar weaponry and old Eldar technology. Let's just use it and just make it our colors. That would work too. That's the only way I'd see it. Because they pretty much hate each other, technically. Other things I see that are strange. Space Wolves can be allied with Tau, but it's grudging. Black Templar, don't they technically hate everybody except another Black Templar? But their brother-in-arms is like every Space Marine thing, except for Grey Knights. Grey Knights are actually only brother-in-arms with themselves. That's also something else I noticed. Grey Knights are only brother-in-arms with Grey Knights. They're not brother-in-arms with anything. So that means that they're never truly allies with anybody, which I could see. Other things I noticed, because Black Templar technically hate everybody. They even hate other chapters. Like, oh, you peed on the toilet with the toilet and you didn't put the toilet seat down, you die, kind of deal. So I don't really see anything about that. I gotta check the time on this room. Ow. Alright, I'm good. Sorry, I had to check my time and a model just fell. Widowmaker. Cador, War Machine, that kind of thing. So yeah. Allied System. Sorry, I'll get a better thing where these vlogs are not going to be very professional. Only when I do model stuff it'll be like that. So you might see me pick up the camera and flip it around. So yeah. Allied, I can deal with it. I think it's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. There are some things that I see as kind of BS, some that don't make sense, but then there's some that does make sense only in certain situations. But I'm a Chaos Space Marine player, so what I see for Chaos Space Marines, I like. Because it means that I don't know the extent of the rules right now, because I gotta wait until Sunday when I can actually look at the book. Because they have a release party on Saturday, but I can't make it till their Sunday. You know, basically, I have my Chaos Space Marine army up to 2,000 points. Let's say I want to play some orcs. I want to play some orcs. So I decided to play some orcs as allied. They'd be grudging, but I could play them. And then there might be some bonuses, like I could split them up. I've heard a lot of stuff what might happen. And then I want to get some Necron stuff and do a whole Dark Mechanicus thing. I could. And I could do the same thing with demons. I can start getting some demons stuff. You know, if I want to have Bloodthirster, I can get a Bloodthirster. But I'm pretty sure it's going to only be that you can only have one allied force at a time. There's an allied supporting force at a time. You can't have like a little bit of Elder, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Because then it would kind of kill it. Because then you just get every book and make your own army pretty much. But I do know one thing. If the allied rules are really good, and I mean, especially between Chaos Space Marines and Imperial Guard, I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a Dark Mechanicus cult. And then you basically, like for normal guardsmen, they'll just be like tech priests with no tech arms. They're just tech priests in robes, and they have their guns. And if we get the Chaos, I know we're going to get the Chaos Mechanical Dragon. That's pretty. I think that's mostly confirmed right now. You know, they'll have that, and then they'll have their guardsmen to support it, along with some tanks. That would actually be a pretty good thing. Chaos Mechanical Dragon is supported by guardsmen. That's a good idea. I'll have to think about that. I'll have to wait until the Chaos Codex comes out after 6th. But yeah, I really like this system mainly because it's a good way of starting other armies. You know, it's a good way of also playtesting them in a way. Because let's say you want to play your Chaos Space Marines, but you only have a few let's say you still have the Assaulton Black Reach models for orcs, and you've never really expanded it. You play Chaos Space Marines, you can bring them in. But yet, I don't know the full extent of this yet. But I am interested in orcs, so I might get some orc stuff too. I do like the Killicans. And Biker Knobs is pretty cool too. But we'll see. I'll find out this Sunday. Now, we'll have some more videos up of rumors and stuff that's been confirmed. I know I'm going to be doing stuff on Chaos Space Marine rumors and overall, just more mainly Chaos Space Marine rumors. Because right now, I don't know anything else about any other rumors except for Chaos Space Marines. Because they're the only ones I've really looked for rumors and talked with people about it. So I'll have a video on Chaos Space Marine rumors for 6th. And then I'll have a video of basically how I think the game is heading. And then after this Sunday, I'll probably have a video up of what I think of 6th edition. The improvements, the stuff that kind of blows. You know, the allied system mainly. I'm more interested in the allied system right now. That's the only thing I'm really interested in. Because I want to be able to get some orc models and really use them. I want to be able to get some Necrons and use them. You know, I could get some Tau and use them. You know, But I will say one thing about the Tau. It does actually make sense that they can be allied with everybody because they accept every alien race as auxiliaries into their empire. They even take humans, you know, because they have the human auxiliaries. And basically they can easily say for the greater good, and they're part of the Tau Empire once they prove themselves. So it does make perfect sense that they can be allied with everybody, with the limitations, of course. So yeah. It also gives big opportunity for good apocalypse settings, because it does look like this is an expanded and slightly tweaked version of the apocalypse allied chart. So you know, we'll see. I'm more interested in the allied system than anything right now, because I want some traitor guard. That's what I've always wanted. Or some Layman Russes, maybe some Valkyries, Sentinels, of course. You know, I even have some conversion ideas for Sentinels, thanks to playing Black Crusade, which I will be doing some videos on Black Crusade at some point. But this will be the first video of a lot of vlogs based around 6th edition. For the next week, it'll be a lot of 6th edition videos on rumors. And then after, on Sunday, I'll be doing some videos on, well, I'll just be doing a video on what I think of 6th. But the allied system is number 1 on my priority list of what I want to know. It's the only thing I'm excited about. I know there's going to be the cheesy players who are going to be like, Space Wolves and Tau, Crisis Battlesuit leading Terminators. Friend told me that, and it just sounds outrageous because basically the way he thinks that and a lot of people think that the system will work, if you have a battle suit with a bunch of drones attached to like a Terminator squad or something, they benefit from the drones. So I don't know the limitations of it yet because the book has to come out first, or the rumors, the confirmed rules have to be leaked. Because I know people, GW sends out some to independent retailers and pretty much specialty clubs and whatnot, the book about a week in advance. Because I got the 8th edition fantasy book, and I got the shop copy a week before it came out because I was doing a launch party for 8th edition fantasy. Although that was kind of a failure because of not false advertising, but lack of advertising. So yeah, I'm going to stop the video here because I don't want the video to be too long. I know I can go past 15 minutes, but they do have a size limit. So yeah, I'll have some more videos up during the week, and then on Sunday I'll have a video of what I think. So this is KyleXSpy665 signing out, and I'm back. Goodbye.